So this animal is back together, ready to rip. I'm going to give you an overview of this car. We're not going to go too crazy with it because I don't want to get in trouble out on the road, but I will tell you this is an absolute beast on the street. So I'm going to give you a little rundown on this car and show you most of the features, the strong points, the tech on this thing, and give you an idea of how it works. This will also kind of serve as instructions for the owner so that he understands how all the systems work as well. So basically what we have here is an R32 GTR that's been completely given the treatment by Horsepower Logic. Everything on this car is absolutely over the top stuff. Under the hood, we've got a fully built motor with forged pistons, rods, everything you can throw at it, cams, trigger kit, you name it. This thing is done up. Manifold, turbo, everywhere you can look, you're gonna see something. It's making around 650 wheel horsepower at this level, at this setup. And that is a lethal combination with this turbo. It spools so fast. This GTX is just an amazing turbo. I would say spool time is close to stock, but with obviously a ton more power. Now, controlling this beast, don't want to slam it. Controlling this beast is a Haltech Elite 2500, as you can see over there in the kick panel. And it's running a sequential gearbox. This is a 6-speed from PPG, fully sequential. You just grab the handle and rip to shift gears, as you guys have seen in some of our other videos. We've got Tillet carbon seats. The Haltech is doing a lot more than meets the eye as well. As you get going, we see the IC7 dash from Haltech as well. And let's start her up. She's all warmed up. We've been testing and tuning quite a bit. So the dash comes to life, as you can see, and there's various warnings set up to allow for indication that you're over temperature or low oil pressure, things of that nature. You can see if we turn it off and leave it in the off position, it should have the low pressure fault or a low pressure warning, just to give you an example. There you go. So you can see low oil pressure. So it'll give you warnings for all the different sensors depending on where they're at. If you get too hot, it'll say over temperature, you name it. So here's the indicator for the gears. And we've got a couple of great features already set up on this car that we'll show you. So in normal mode, just like this, we have a rev limiter of 8,300 RPM and shift lights. And then if you engage the launch control button right here, this turns on two different systems. We have a rolling anti-lag and we have our normal launch control. So in the on position, now we'll get a launch control, and you can see boost raise right here. This is a real functional launch control. So that gives us boost when we need it. You can actually come out of the hole as hard as you want with that setup. And then rolling anti-lag, which will hold the RPM at wherever RPM you're at and introduce the anti-lag. So here, as you can see, it'll hold it no matter what I do. I can't get past that spikes up. So that's how you use the anti-lag and launch control. And both of those systems will turn off when this switch is off. Back to normal. Pretty cool. A really intuitive approach at making a perfect launch, no matter if you're from a standstill or from a roll. So, Brett, you're going to enjoy that. Be careful with it though, because the power comes on so strong, you could get yourself into some trouble. So someone sent me a shirt. Check it out. Essential. I like getting mail like that. In a couple videos ago, I mentioned for the coronavirus thing, only essential people are supposed to be out, and we were deemed essential. So, I've got a shirt. Essential. I'm gonna walk around with this one for sure. Thank you. What do you think of my shirt? Essential. That's right. Marcus needs one too. Whoever sent me this one. Don't forget about Marcus and Shaw. And Fritos. It's lunchtime. I'm hungry.
Jack wants to fish. Yeah, man, I'm down to fish.
You down to fish?
I've caught 7 fish in this pond already.
In this one?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
There's 7 left?
No, like I've put them all back in.
I'm saying you caught all 7 fish.
I've caught all 7 fish in this.
How many has Chris caught?
3.
That's weak.
Yeah, it is pretty weak.
You guys want to catch some big fish?
Dude, I'd love to catch some.
I know where there's some monster bass.
Yeah, I want to catch a big bass.
Big girls.
We should just go without Chris and then just send him pictures.
That's what I was just telling Marcus we should do that.
He'd be so salty. It'd be amazing.
I'll take you. It's a real secret.
All right, let's go.
What do you think of my shirt?
I love it. Essential.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fan sent it in, so.
I love that.
Only essentials can go fishing.
Only essential fans?
Yeah, right now.
Right, well, it's just you and me then, not Marcus, right?
Nah, Marcus is essential.
Gotta turn this off for maximum power.
That's right. AC's for orange people or something.
Really fast spooling.
Responsive. All right. All-wheel drive is good.
What was that? 75 to full throttle?
I was like creeping from 50 up to full. Just getting into it nice and slow. Feels good though, huh?
Yeah.
Not too shabby. Just walking all over the place. Jesus.
Just right at that curb.
I had to let go of the freaking shifter to keep steering.
I saw that.
Feels a little bit like Dusty. Except I don't have to stay on the shifter.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I haven't gotten it to do that yet, but it's wild.
That's wild, right?
It's wild.
Marcus did a great job getting this back together quick. We got the shimless buckets in. Everything is rocking and rolling. I mean, it's almost ready to go back home, I think.
It is. It is. Got a box of parts and a bunch of stuff right there.
Man, it's it's a bittersweet moment when this car leaves because we've been doing so much to it, and it's just so much fun to drive. Brett,
Yeah.
we love this car, man.
I need one now.
Marcus needs one.
I might make a bad financial decision.
Should I name this video Marcus is getting a GTR?
Just say Marcus bad financial.
Oh boy, that's a good title.